So in March 2019, over a year ago, I took a look at FIFA Street 4 in 2019. Now that is a video that absolutely popped on the channel, over 400,000 views, and a lot of people still love FIFA Street to this day. Some good memories on that game. And it was an interesting release because it came out before Volta was confirmed for FIFA 20. There was rumors circulating about a possible FIFA Street at the time, and we didn't know for sure if there was going to be a mode in FIFA 20 that resembled FIFA Street. But now knowing what we know, and of course, after Volta came out for FIFA 20, I think it's a good time to revisit FIFA Street 4 to see what makes it so special, to see if it's even better than Volta. We're going to take a look at Volta as well, just to compare the two. But yeah, we're just going to take a look at the differences, see what makes FIFA Street 4 so special, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So even though we've got 162,000 subscribers on the channel, we've still got a big percentage of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed. So if you don't want to miss the latest FIFA 21 news, FIFA 20 news, and updates, make sure you subscribe today. Join the purposes of this video. I'm going to be using FIFA Street Demo on the Xbox 360. I don't have the full version of FIFA Street 4. I've got the older ones, but not FIFA Street 4. But I did have a demo downloaded to the hard drive on the Xbox from back in like 2012. So it stayed on the hard drive, which means I can play this demo. I don't think it's currently on the marketplace anymore. So if you're looking to download it, it might not be there anymore. But if you downloaded it many years ago and you didn't delete it off your hard drive, it should be still there. But this will serve our purpose anyway because it's got a few things that I want to take a look at, including a practice arena. Let's start with the practice arena and we'll just get a feel of the game because it's been a while since I played this, over a year ago, like I said. And immediately I feel the responsiveness. It's way better than what FIFA 20 is with the Frostbite engine, what Volta is. It's much quicker as well, a bit more fun, arcadey as well. And it's not really as serious as Volta's gameplay, which is basically a simulator. And this one is more arcadey, much more quicker. I can't really do much skill moves, but the only way to play this game really, and I want you to hear this, is like this. That's literally how you play this game. Flick the R stick and let the guy do the rest. And when it's time to shoot, just press the B button or the circle button, and then you're on your way. So basically that's what I'm doing, as you can see. Just flicking the R stick. Keeper doesn't want to do anything. Take a shot, hit the post, and we could get the rebound. No, we don't. But this practice arena is pretty cool. I don't think this is in Volta. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't get this in Volta. I mean, EA doesn't really care about the practice arenas anymore anyway, so I don't know why I'm too worried. But yeah, I'm just really impressed by how quick and arcadey the gameplay feels. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and Volta takes itself way too seriously. I think that's half the problem. And when I play that mode, I'll talk about it there as well. But yeah, this is pretty fun, and it's a good warm-up before we actually get into some matches. So it's time to hit the streets, and we'll see what's available here. We've got 5-a-side, but the other modes were Panna Rules, Futsal, Last Man Standing, and Custom Match. I think some of these modes are in FIFA 20 Volta as well. The Futsal mode is definitely there, and I think Last Man Standing. But in this demo, we're only allowed 5-a-side, and the description says 5 players in a team, 2 halves of 3 minutes, score more goals than the other guy to win. Alright, let's see what else is available here. Okay, so the teams are These Nuts, which is what I created last year, I think. Adidas All-Stars, Man City, AC Milan, and Street Swell. So we'll just do the Adidas All-Stars, I think, against Man City. So for the Adidas All-Stars, we have Neuer, Dani Alves, Kaká, Messi, and David Villa. And then for Man City, we've got Joe Hart, Company, Nasri, David Silva, and Aguero. We can change the lineup here, so let's see if there's any other players that we can take a look at. Got Schweinsteiger, Robin, Nani, Van Persie as well, Benzema. Yeah, I think I'll keep the lineup as it is. The venue, there was a ton of venues in this game, just like Volta, but for the demo, we were limited to Amsterdam Arena, which is a 2,000 place, and by that I mean 2,000 capacity. We've got large, and we've got UK cage net, so this is a steel cage match. And one thing I like about FIFA Street is the kits as well. You don't have to use the licensed kits that they use in normal grass FIFA. You can also use other apparel that resemble the team as well. So you can see the Man City one has a singlet. It's an Umbro singlet. But you can also use the proper kits if you really wanted to. In FIFA 20 Volta, we really don't get that option. It's just basically the on-field kits. You don't get any tracksuits or anything like that the team can use. So as you can see, singlets, or you can use the proper kits. It's pretty cool. You can even use like tracksuit pants as well if you really wanted to. Just makes the mode look more casual as well, which is nice. Now I think the difficulty is going to be really easy on this. I can't change it, so they might suck the AI, but we'll see what happens. So here we go, Amsterdam Arena, All-Stars versus Man City. Nice little cutscene here with Messi doing some around the worlds. Nice juggling right there, look at that, showing off. And then we've got Man City, look at the arms going through the guy's body. Great clipping in this game. Maybe it was a bad choice to do whites versus blues. I didn't realise it was going to be that close, but I guess you could still tell the difference, sort of. Look at that. Already one-on-one. Oh, my goodness. Nasri, all he has to do is finish it, and we block it again. It hasn't gone in, and it stayed out. All right. Now, you got to forgive me if I play like a football simulator. I know I've got to use the R stick, but I'm just used to playing like Volta and normal FIFA 20, so I'm going to play like a normal FIFA game when I should be playing more arcadey. But I remember last year saying in last year's video, I think it's still worth a watch, that video, because I did speak about my predictions for FIFA 20's Volta mode and my opinions on it. I said last year that I didn't think Volta was going to be the saviour of FIFA, the way people were thinking it was going to be. You know, that was a nice goal. But I was saying, you know, I don't know, because it's fun to play this, but it's not going to be a mode that saves a FIFA game, if that makes sense. Here we go, nice skills here. Aguero, he's trying to show off. We're trying to take it off of him, and he's won it 3 times back. We can't touch him, and he takes a shot, and it hits the cage. David Silva, we get it off him. All right. This is how we play. Oh, look at that. The nutmeg. Can we beat the keeper? Oh, no, we can't. It's a bit more responsive, this game, and it doesn't feel like you're playing, you know, on a Frostbite engine, that's for sure, because last year I was saying as well that imagine FIFA Street on the Frostbite engine trying to do all these skill moves and stuff. It's going to feel very clunky, and it still does feel very clunky on the Frostbite engine to this day. And FIFA Street 4 here with, I don't think it's Ignite engine, I think it's the one before that. It feels very smooth, very responsive, and these type of engines were, you know, good for the FIFA games, not the Frostbite one, which doesn't really work well with FIFA. Now, I wish I had the full game to unlock more potential, but with the demo, we're going to have to do our best here. It's going to go in, there we go. I think I would get more of a feel of this game if I had the full game, but it's hard to get these days, you know, it's hard to buy these games because they're old. In terms of graphics, it's not bad. I mean, the player models and that look outdated, but in terms of the actual arena, the graphics aren't too bad, you know. We only got one man back, we take it off him. Got a second chance here, flick it up. Oh, nice pass. Take a shot, hits the bar. Is it going to go out? Oh, it's about to roll back in, but the keeper got it. Here's Aguero. Beats 2 of our players. One-on-one with the keeper. Just shoot, buddy. He's trying to show off. Just shoot, man. There we go. Bit quicker than Volta as well. Less simulated, more arcadey. And I think that helps too. Big difference in the gameplay, man. You do feel it. Oh, what are they doing there? Bit of a mess. Here's Kaká. One-on-one with the keeper. Gets blocked. It's hard to score in this game too because the goals are so small. And the keepers are covering most of the goal. Here's Company. The only time you'll see Company up front is in FIFA Street. And it looks like he could have set up a goal there. I don't know why Aguero didn't shoot. Nice. Here we go. Bit of a counter. One-on-one with the keeper. Nice skill moves. Oh, no. Oh, it's a back heel goal. Not bad. That was a nice finish. Here's Aguero. One-on-one with the keeper. All he's got to do is shoot. And he runs away from the ball. What are you doing, mate? You can tell this difficulty is a bit low. But that is the end of the match. Overall, you know, you feel the difference when you play these older engine games. More responsive. This gameplay is more arcadey, like I said. And we'll take a look at Volta now to see the differences, and I'll give you my thoughts. Alright, so it's time to play some Volta in FIFA 20. Let me know how many times you've actually played this mode. I think 5v5 was what we did in FIFA Street, so we'll do that here. And I don't know why they lost the FIFA Street name. I think someone told me it's because PES actually has the name now. I could be wrong with that, but I heard the rumour that it was true, that PES owns the trademark or something. So EA was caught napping. Maybe they didn't think they were ever going to use FIFA Street again. But we'll do Man United vs Man City right here. And unfortunately, like I said earlier, there's no tracksuits or anything like that. You can only use these normal kits. You've got this one from Man City, which looks like a classic kit, but it is an alternate kit. And that's the best you're going to get. Because unlike FIFA Street, where you could use tracksuits and that, for certain clubs, you can't do that in Volta. So I've got no problem with like the locations and stuff. The Frostbite engine did a good job with a lot of these things, like New York, Rio, Barcelona, Berlin. There's some nice venues. Some are a bit too small though. It sort of feels cramped at times when you've got too many players on the field and you're playing in this small venue. Let's try this one out. We'll do walls. Nice setting here, Buenos Aires. And yeah, like I said earlier, no problem with the graphics. I think the graphics look better than FIFA Street. Obviously, it's a new engine and all that kind of stuff, so it's going to look better. But is the gameplay better? That is the real question. Now, we are using the Frostbite engine for Volta. It's normal FIFA 20 gameplay. Maybe a bit faster. I can't really tell. That was a bad pass. The players definitely feel slower. It just feels like FIFA 20's grass gameplay. Just tweaked a little bit when you pass the ball and that. That was a nice shot. Here we go. Martial chips it to Bailly. Why are the defenders always up front in this game mode? Alright, let's spam the R button. And I'm trying to do I'm trying to do the skill moves, but Bruno Fernandes is just flicking it every time I hit the R button. I mean, he's doing alright. It's a decent dribble. Look at that. Nice turn. I mean, you can spam the R button a bit, but yeah, feels a little bit different to FIFA Street. I can't describe it. Sometimes it's a bit hard, but it's definitely slower. Rashford wins it. That was a nice pass. So you can do fancy stuff. It was a nice goal. Overall, it's not a bad mode. I mean, I'm probably a bit too harsh, but EA could make this a lot better too with online mode. And yeah, the Volta story was a bit of a waste. I didn't really like that. But the online mode is a big need for this game mode. I think they created Volta Online where you could play with people, and that is for FIFA Online 4. So they need that in FIFA 21. I reckon they could do it. I reckon they might bring it in. I don't know 100% though. But I think everyone was looking forward to this last year, and then the disappointment came when they said you can't play with friends. So obviously that's probably to stop people from going to that over Ultimate Team. But still, if they want this mode to succeed, they need to bring an online part to it that lets you play with other people in like a co-op scenario. But overall, it's not too bad. I think I was being a bit harsh, but I'm more of a fan of the older engine gameplay. Nice pass. Nice save again. There we go. A bit of a mistake from the keeper, and he saves it again, man. It's not that easy to score sometimes when you're one-on-one with the keeper because they take up most of the goal. Here's Rashford. There we go. Oh, you can't even shoot from distance because it's impossible to score. But I've got the habits of playing grass FIFA in this mode, and you're not supposed to play grass FIFA in this mode. You're supposed to play more arcadey. But yeah, the older FIFA Street games didn't take themselves so seriously. I remember some were absolutely crazy. I think FIFA Street 3 was crazy. You had like power-ups. You had this mad power bar where it accumulated over time as you're playing the game. And then when the guy hits the shot, it's unstoppable. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it was a mad booster shot. In this game mode, you don't get it. It's just realistic gameplay. But yeah, like I said last year, I said that even if they brought in a FIFA Street game, it wouldn't be the saviour of a FIFA game. And I think I was right. Because while it's fun to play, kickoff is kickoff at the end of the day. You're going to get bored after a couple games once you know how this gameplay is. And then of course, there's no incentive to actually play this game mode like over career mode or ultimate team, you know. So a lot of people will try it out at the start and then not bother with it because, yeah, they're going to just go to their ultimate team. They're going to go to their career modes. And I think they need to innovate this mode a lot more. Like maybe have a Volta career mode where it's exactly like normal career mode, but you're playing in like a futsal setting where you verse the same clubs in the Premier League and stuff. But it's just based on this kind of gameplay. I think that could be pretty cool. But yeah, they need to think outside the box with this mode because if they're going to have like a 3-year cycle with this mode, you don't want it dead after 1 year. It's a bit of a shame. 10 seconds left. Martial beats one. Can we score? No, we can't. How do you miss that, man? 5 seconds left. And we're going to end our FIFA 20 Volta experience. This could be the last time I play this mode until FIFA 21 comes out. But yeah, like I said, Volta's not too bad, but I have a soft spot for the old FIFA Streets. The gameplay is a bit more arcadey in the older ones. It could be the gameplay engine. This one wasn't too bad. The graphics are excellent, but yeah, it just sort of died off so quickly because it lacks a few things that would keep people playing this mode, like an online mode or a career mode sort of thing. It's just kickoff basically, which is fun to play for 20 minutes and then you get bored. And of course, a FIFA Street mode is fun, but at the end of the day, it's not going to save a FIFA game. You need to have good career modes, good Ultimate Team, Pro Clubs. That is the main core of a FIFA game. But this is just an extra add-on. Maybe they'll throw in beach soccer one day. I'll just put it out there just in case they do in the future. But anyway, thanks for taking a look at FIFA Street 4 with me and Volta as well. If you want to check out this other FIFA video, make sure you hit the card in the middle. It'll take you right there. I'll see you next time.